Yes? Perfect. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-game press conference. The game between Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem and PAOK Mateco. The game score is Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem 71, PAOK Mateco 61. We'll start the press conference with the visiting team. First, we have Andrew Harrison. Andrew, please sum up the game for us.
It was a tough game. We fought hard. We didn't play as well as we could. It's a tough game. Physical, they played physical. We tried to match their intensity and physicality. I mean, we tried to. But it was a tough game. They're a pretty good team. So, I mean, we are disappointed. We are a little down right now. But another big game on Wednesday. We're gonna go back to work.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison. You're free to hit the showers. Appreciate it. We'll continue the press conference with Coach Takiano's coach. It was a very hard-fought game. You tried to make a comeback, didn't succeed in the end. Please sum up the game from your view.
It was a very hard game. We knew this before the game started. So playing with them, I mean with the team with that they have a good quality, experienced players. We can say that at the first half, as they create a point differential of 10 points when the game was 32-22. We bounced back, we closed the difference, and so we saw that we can be and stay close to them. On the second half, we were better than the first half according our defensive rebounding. So with our defensive tactic, we were able to stay, but a lot of fouls that we draw create us a big problem. And the 34 free throws that our opponents shoot is a big number, considering the 71 points that they score and considering the possessions that the game played. So at the end of the game, we were in disadvantaged situations according to the foul trouble that we had. Trying to make a last effort to close the game or to keep the 2-point difference that we won at the first game, we were not able. So we have to be concentrated a little bit, get rest, because we came out of a very tough game against Panathinaikos for our league. Now a little bit to relax and focus ourselves for the game in our court against Galata.
Coach, thank you very much. Thank you for arriving to Belgrade for this game. Really appreciate it, and have a safe travels back home.
Just 2 words. I want to wish to our opponents, Hapoel Jerusalem, to have a good continuation to the next round. They are among the 16 best teams at the Champions League, and I wish them good luck.
We thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best of luck, Coach. Okay. Once again, welcome back to the post-game press conference after the game between Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem and PAOK mateco. Game score is 71-61. We'll start with Zach Hankins. Zach, we managed to win this game. Very important W, even with the margin that we needed. Please sum up the game for us.
We weren't happy with how we played them last game. We felt like we weren't, strong enough in the paint, making the right defensive coverages, especially on there. They're very good at the horns pick and roll. In this game, I think, some of our shots weren't falling that normally fall. We didn't do good on free throws at all, and we need to work on that. But we out-rebounded them. We drew a lot of fouls on them by playing, physically and drawing the contact. We played really well against some of their scorers out of the pick and roll. But obviously there's a lot to still improve on to get to that level that we want to be at.
Thank you very much.
And
yeah, of course.
I wanna thank. We had some family members of some people who have been killed in the conflict or are right now being hostages. We want to thank them for coming out. It's really special to have them here to support us, and we hope that everyone ends up safe there.
Thank you very much, Zach. You're free
Thanks.
to go. Coach, please sum up the game for us.
The game was literally the way we were expecting it to be, because PAOK is a tough team. They play physical basketball. So if you want to be successful against them, you have to be physical, stop crying, and fight. Some guys were crying more than we need them to cry. So then we fight. Then we found those guys who are not crying, and we won at the end. For us, it's important because I believe we are first in a group now.
Yep.
We're first in a group, same as last year. And listen, we understand we're not in a flow, we're not in a rhythm. We play in 2 different countries with 2 different teams. And honestly, every time we win, every time we play with some structure, I think that we should all be happy.
Coach, you mentioned us finishing the first place, but it's not just a regular season because, like you said, we're doing it away from home, different lineups, different rosters. How tough is it to finish first one game day before the last in such a convincing way when you play that like that?
Well, it's, at the end of the day, all these games, we should play in front of the packed gym. Both Galata game, home, away, we didn't. PAOK game, I'm pretty sure that our fans showed up. But it is what it is. So it's tough. It's very tough. It's not easy, to keep guys focused and still ready to sacrifice for the common goals. Okay, so it's not fun, to be honest, but so far so good.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.